Alright guys, how you doing? It's CK here and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 6. Today I am going to be driving the 2016 number 66 Ford Racing GT Le Mans. Now we all know the story of the legendary GT40 absolutely creaming Ferrari several times in a row at Le Mans back in the 60s. And this thing looks like it's going to do it again because in looks alone, it knocks Ferrari out of the ballpark in my book. But what about the noise? Let's find out, shall we? Now, I'm sure you're going to agree that the GT Le Mans sounds absolutely fantastic. Now, getting to the drive itself, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today, something different to what I normally do, and that is for the first 2 laps of the actual test, we are going to be driving this thing with all assists on, meaning traction control on and stability control on, and then for the further 2 laps, we're going to turn every single thing off. Now, I know that this is a Le Mans car, but I wanted to see how it fared around Spa. This is a fantastic track, one of the best F1 tracks on the calendar. So yeah, let's put the GT to the test. So we've got to remember this thing is a race car, so it doesn't exactly have the best start off the line. It kind of judders and jiggles about. So 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, that was quite impressive, nice and smooth. Traction control cutting in there to save the wheel spin. We'll keep it in second around the first tight right-hander. Now, it has been a while since I've driven a car in this game with traction control on, and it's actually very nice to have it on for a change, because normally in Forza you can get anything sideways, and a car with this much power, or put it to be more precise, 530 horsepower and 494 pounds-feet of torque, you're definitely going to get it sideways, man, because this thing is rear-wheel drive as well, but the big massive wing will provide a lot of downforce, same with that rear diffuser. It is a phenomenal looking car. Definitely my favourite looking race car of the modern era. It is fantastic looking. I mean, the 458 Italia one is very nice as well, but this is on a whole other level. It looks gorgeous. Braking right into this one right here. It's a fantastic corner as well. Really does test out the grip of this car. Or any car in that matter, because you're going on a slight downhill as well, but at the same time you're turning in. Right, come on, sonny boy, what can we get before we need to brake here? Right, we're about 140. Oh my god. I'm just afraid, I am really afraid to go, like, to the limit in this thing, because it's just an animal, man. It's an absolute animal, even though we've got all the assists on. Ugh. It's really precise steering. It's like the one in the F12 Bellonetta. I mean, you touch it a little bit and it just turns in. That could be good in a lot of situations, especially on a racetrack, but it can also be completely terrifying. Because if you make one little incorrect, like little nudge to the wheel, you'll be flipping off into a bush. Can we change into 6th gear up here? Keep it on the throttle, Frankie boy, keep it on the throttle. Going a bit wide there. Oh, that was a bit clenchy. That was very clenchy indeed. Maybe down into 2nd gear for this one. I actually quite like the fact that they added that little spanner sign for the pits. Pretty cool. Go along the main straight. Power! And into the interior mode. Pretty nice. I like it. I love the little screen that you get in the middle as well. Just imagine if there was cars behind us, that would be terrifying. You see like Chevy C7Rs up behind us, hopefully leaving them for dust. Right, Eau Rouge flat out. Well, I lifted off a tiny bit there. Oh, now first impressions, this thing is fantastic in terms of grip, with the traction control and stability control on, as to be expected from a thing like this. Brake. Maybe 3rd for this corner, I would say. Ooh! Bit twitchy, in fact, there. the power again. Now, apparently in the game, this thing can go to 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, and it has a top speed of 184 miles an hour. Now, I know the actual road-going GT is quite a lot more powerful and quite a lot faster than that. But I believe that has around about 630, 640 horsepower, and it can go over 200 miles an hour. Oh, the crackles on the overrun there! Did you hear that? I hope he said. He's actually turned down the volume as well, because I've seen the comments on the previous Forza 6 videos saying it's a tad too loud. I had to agree with you. Definitely do. But this is definitely the sort of race car for me, because I'm not a big fan of actual like proper Le Mans or like proper race cars. I do prefer road cars. I'm more into, in terms of motorsport, like Rally and the British Touring Car Championship. I like that. I know they are technically race cars, but still, I mean these sorts of race cars. But this is, as I said, the best looking one, and as soon as I seen it as a bonus car in Forza 6, I was like, yes, yes, I need to drive it. So apologies that it's taken this long to actually get to driving it. E3 has been mental. Oh, we went in there a wee bit too, turned in a wee bit too late. But overall, with the traction control and the stability control on this thing, it is the grip king. It is the grip king, man. So let's see how this thing fares when we turn everything off and go full raw mode. I like how the little light on the back down the bottom is just like, warning, warning, there is rain on the road, warning, beware of the water, warning. It just seems like that. So we have upped the ante a little bit, guys. The traction control, stability control is off, and we have engaged the rain. So let's see if this American beast can control itself in the wet. 3, 2, 1, go. And straight away you can see how much wheel spin there is. Holy moly, man. Now, it's been a long time since I've driven Spa in the rain, so if I muck up, do forgive me. God, it looks good in this game when the rain's actually on. I mean, I feel as if like 95% of the time, a lot of people just don't go into the actual rainy races or the night races. They just stay on the normal day races. Yeah, I think that's a shame, considering the fact that blooming Turn 10 puts so much effort into this. So I'm definitely going to start doing a lot more like wet races and nighttime races. Nighttime races are a bit of a bitch for YouTube though. That's the thing, because the quality is a bit shit. It is quite shit and you can't really see anything. Oh hey, getting sideways a wee bit. But so far so good. It's a lot more controllable than I thought it was going to be. Can't get over the noise of that V6, man. Oh, it's good. Oh, there we go. I'm sideways and smiling. Quoting Clarkson. Ooh. This is one of the best actual drifty race cars that I've driven in this game. Because the only other like proper race cars that I've driven with these like spoilers and aero parts and stuff is the Lamborghini Gallardos, and I believe there's a Nissan GTR version of like a race car in this game. I'm going to keep it in third for this section, okay. Ran a bit wide there. This is all it's turned into, it's just a drifting video, this thing now. And I couldn't have it any other way, because I am loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? No, it's petrifying. Get me out of it, man. Get me out of it. Nah, don't ever get me out of this thing. It's fantastic. Okay, let's be a bit more ballsy and see if we can get like higher than we got in terms of speed around this corner with the traction control on. No, this isn't going. It ain't going to end well. Holy moly! I thought we were going to go straight into the tire wall there. My heart was in my mouth for a second. Jeez Louise. God, you don't know what it's like until you actually play the game, guys. I know it's just over YouTube, but when you're actually playing it, when you get your hands on the controller or a wheel, whatever you play with, it is terrifying. Okay, got a little bit on the grass there. My next rival is Rangers. I mean, I'm not a big fan of football, guys, so I couldn't give two Fs about who you support, because I do not really know them. The big ones that I only know is Scotland. Holy shit, around the Rouge. No, it's nearly killed me. Can I hold it? Holy flamboli. I knew that was going to happen at one point. I knew it was going to hydroplane. Luckily, I have got the responses of a cat. I'm only joking. Only kidding on, man. Jesus. I really empathise for the guys that do this in real life. It's a freaking brave-hearted souls, man. Ooh, third gear. Because that's the thing, sometimes we go in cockpit view, it's really hard to see the puzzles. Because you are down so low. And now in Forza Horizon 3, we've got puddles, so we need to look out for like hydroplaning in the open world. Oh, it's a bundle of fun though. Loving driving this car, man. Oh, I mean, it might not have the best exhaust note. It might not be the fastest race car in the world, but if you want fun, it's got it. I can change the freaking lyrics of AC/DC song to that. If you want fun, you got. I can't do Brian Johnson's voice. It's too high pitched for me. If you want blood, you got it. Man, I love AC/DC. Oh, hey, hey, hey. It's a beautiful day. Well, not really beautiful. It's pouring down, just like Scotland. This isn't Spa. It's the middle of Glasgow city centre. Okay, okay, big girl. Big girl, you are beautiful, but you're deadly. Oh, how many song freaking references is there today in this episode? Right, I'm gonna need to lift off a wee bit, or turn in a wee bit earlier. That corner is probably the most, like, butt-clenching one. Because if you go in there way too quickly, you are gonna die. You are going to die, my friend. You are going to die. Oh, Jesus. Right, and the last straight. Kick it down to first. Oh, tail's wiggling a wee bit. And across the line. So what do I make of the Ford GT Le Mans? I think it's an incredible handling car, sensational amounts of grip, looks fantastic. As I mentioned in the review, it is my personal favourite looking modern day race car. There's just something about it where it just stands out from the crowd, apart from the wing. But I highly recommend you guys checking this out if you've got the code for it yet, from Xbox in Turn 10, because you will not be disappointed. It sounds amazing, as I said, it looks amazing, and it drives like nothing else. And before we go, guys, I want to thank you so much for 90,000 of views. It is unbelievable. Your support is always appreciated, and when I seen it ticked over to it the other night, I just couldn't believe it, because we've been working and working and working our way up, and we're 10,000 away from 100k. That is unbelievable. And as y'all know, I don't do it for subscribers. I don't do it for money. I do it for the fun. It's my passion. It's what I love doing. And to see it actually paying off is great. I love all your comments and everything. And just thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you've enjoyed this review, guys, of the 2016 Ford Racing GT Le Mans, then a like is always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more car content from me. But I'll see you in my next one, guys. Peace. Click left to see my top 25 super/hypercars I want in Forza Horizon 3, and right for the pre-order info, VIP cars and more in Forza Horizon 3.